Hey everybody, Mike here with your Monday vlog. Actually, I'm gonna come clean. Today's Tuesday. The long weekend really messed me up. So the theme for this week is our most rewarding class. The class we got the most out of, we had the most fun in, or that we found most challenging and overcame, whatever you want it to mean. Except rewarding does actually have a set meaning, so it can't mean things that are not that. We do, in fact, adhere to the English language here at the Lose You Student Vloggers channel. So for me, to answer this, we're going to have to go back a few years, actually. I think my most rewarding class was a much earlier class. Nothing that I've taken recently I don't think I would consider my most rewarding. I've had incredibly rewarding classes both this semester and the semester just before this, but I think we're going to go for an earlier class. So I've mentioned here and there that I took some filming classes, like classes where we actually handled cameras and shot and edited things and presented them and stuff like that, and that I haven't taken one of those in a while. And I think it was really important for me to take those kinds of hands-on, jump right into creating visual media classes early on, because that's where you cut your teeth, that's where you make your mistakes, that's where you make stuff and then you can look back and see how, like, raw and just pretty terrible it is. And I mean, that's me, but, like, at the time, the professor was very encouraging, and we would actually, and Brooke will tell you this too, we actually had a final project, and then everyone in class would vote for who they thought was the best one, and consistently in each of these classes, I would be a contender, or I would win for the final voting thing. Not to brag, that's just what happened. So that was important, to, like, right into college, get into a class like this, and have that encouragement, and, like, make stuff in the way that I want to make it, and have not only the professor but everyone around me say, this is good. I think that was very important to my early formative college years. So I'm being very vague in saying those classes where I filmed things. The classes that I took were Intro to Visual Media, which I wouldn't say was too rewarding, but we did do a lot of hands-on and a lot of cool projects in there. After that, there was Digital Filmmaking, I believe it was called, and then there was also Field Production and Advanced Field Production. All four of those classes were really cool. And then, of course, Post-Production, which focused more on the editing side of things, and learning Avid, which is a type of editing piece of software. So I just went back and looked through my Google Drive folders, because I still have all the stuff from previous years, and I've got my answer. The class that's been the most rewarding to me was a class called Advanced Media Production. I misspoke earlier and called it Advanced Field Production, but it was in fact called Advanced Media Production. I'm picking this class because I just went back and saw and remembered that this is the class in which I produced my documentary. The final project for this class there were very few people in this class, I remember. It was to go out and produce your own 10 to 12 minute documentary. I chose to do mine on a friend of mine named David. I called it Duct Tape Dave because that's what he was called in high school. He makes a lot of posters and backpacks and wallets and other cool stuff out of duct tape, and he's really good at it. He's kind of an artist that way, and I thought that would be a cool thing to make a film about, and I spent a lot of time filming it, and then in the editing room, I spent weeks in the editing room going over that thing and messing with the music and messing with timing and what footage to keep and throw away and B-roll and stuff like that. And that was a process. That was the first time I felt like I was a part of the filmmaking process, and it was just me. I was fully in charge of this. I was fully in charge of the vision and the directing and the editing and the filming, and just everything was completely under my control. I was the one person shaping this film, and it showed me that that is in fact what I want to do for the rest of my life. It was really awesome. And to this day, if I go back and watch the thing, I'm still immensely proud of how it turned out. So that's me. Advanced Media Production was incredible, and it gave me a taste of creative freedom, and it was beautiful, and I got something out of it. I got my first short film, really, which is spectacular. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for everyone else's. I have a feeling this is going to be a good week to get out the things that we love about being here at this school and what classes that we've loved here. Cool stuff. So, yeah. Sorry this was late, but man, Easter just really punched my schedule in the face. Thanks again for watching. You'll see me next week. Stay tuned for everybody else. Bye.